Okay, guys, I'm back, and I got one as what has become one of my absolute favorite and most looked forward to boxes. Look, there's some PETA hair on it. PETA was here. Boxes of the month. It's the GoingGear Premium EDC Club box. Awesome. I mean, like, it has just become awesome. I can't wait to get into this one every single month because it just has some of the coolest stuff in it lately. Like, seriously, like stuff that I'm just carrying around every single day, like the Ace-Beam E70, that flashlight. Love it. Some of the coolest knives. Just cool stuff. So I still have a tracking label on this side, so I'm gonna keep that hidden, secret. Level G36 llama chinchilla uber secret squirrel, but I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so there's two levels of this one. There's the regular EDC club, which is pretty good. I mean, it is pretty good. But then the premium, that always has something like a $200 knife in this one. Like that has some of the best stuff I've seen in terms of value and like cool stuff. In, like I said, in boxes lately. I've seen this before, but we'll talk about it. Let me get everything out of the box. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in this box this month. And they do it a little backwards. They have the premium item right up front, and then we go through. I'm going to go through the regular stuff first, and then we'll take a look at the premium item. So what are we going to start with? So we're going to go up the card. So we're going to start with the Qsp Penguin. And man, I've been dancing around Qsp, which now I know stands for quality, service, and price, thanks to the Onyx box from Monthly Knife Club. I've been wanting to try a penguin for a while. I kept thinking I was going to get a penguin in different boxes and stuff, but I keep getting parrots. The penguin is what a lot of people I've heard is like their favorite mid-range QSP lately. They gave a value of $32.66 on the card, and it's got really nicely done micarta. Feels good. Has a little bit of a grip. And fit and finish, like all QSPs, is really good. You've got clip that can be switched, and they don't just leave you with empty holes. We've got some screws to fill those holes there. So, deep carry clip that takes you all the way up to the end of the knife, so it stays completely in your pocket. I love that. And that really nice Wharncliffe blade, which is just such a cool shape. And very, very smooth. Let's see, now, are these bearings or... No, copper washer. This is a washer smooth knife. And it is really, really smooth. I mean, and we've talked about, and I've mentioned this a bunch of times, about washers, you know, plastic versus nylon, basically, versus Teflon versus crappily, cheaply done copper or bronze versus well done, like well done, nicely machined, well finished. And these are very well finished copper washers. There's just, I've said it before, there's a smoothness with well finished copper or phosphor bronze washers that you don't get with anything else. And that blade finish is really sexy there. And let's give it a shot. And it's like a razor. I keep missing because I'm an idiot. But very, very nice right out of the box. So I'm excited because I want to get my hands on one and just give it a shot. D2. But for the price, you know, it's kind of what we expect. And of course we get cool QSP stickers in there and their little information card. So item number 1, pretty cool. Now next, I'm not going to open these. I've seen these in different boxes, and I personally have said I didn't like wearing flammable stuff. Some people have said, well, but it's good to have because it's always fire starting stuff, besides it doesn't just burn right away. You know, all right, you know what, I am going to open it. I am going to open it because I'm going to show you. I'm sure there are plenty of people who know exactly what these are, but if you don't, let me give you a run through. So They're zipper pulls. Yeah, they're like plain zipper pulls, but they're made with fire cord, just like the 550 cord that has the fire cord in it. So if we were to, let's cut this. You see that red cord in there, in the middle. So we're gonna get that out. And now this is not the way you use this. Just, I mean, you could literally just light this on fire though. But what you do is you take a bunch of it, and you want to really use it as like good fire starting tinder. You gotta fluff it up basically. You gotta get it kind of, you know, you want to release the fibers in this, and then you can, once it's kind of, you've sort of unpacked it, we'll say, and get the little fibers out there, you can put this in a little pile, and you can use a flint, you can use a sparker, a striker, whatever, and this helps you light whatever. However, this will, if caught on fire, will just burn. It will. I mean, it's not. It's going to be harder for you to use like a ferro rod or a sparking wheel. But like if this were to catch on fire, this would burn. This would go up quite easily. And so that's kind of the thing that I'm not thrilled about. Now, there are a lot of folks that I know who think that I'm just totally in the wrong, because they're like, the chance of it, you know, like if you're going to catch on fire, you were going to catch on fire anyway. Like you were going to catch on fire. This does not add to your flammability. And they have these on backpacks and go bags and pug out bags and even clothing and all sorts of stuff, because then they always have fire starting materials on them at all time. So it is personal preference. I always believe in carrying fire starting materials around. I just me being a little snowflakey guy. I'm a little worried at having it. And they even say here, they say add to your gear, not your clothing, but whatever. Okay, so there's that. But at $9 for a package, you get 5, so it's less than $2 each. Okay. Next, you've got the Keybar Junior. I've known people with keybars. I've never used one. I've never had one. What is this made of? Is this aluminum? It's nicely done. Oh yeah, this has to be aluminum. That's light. This might be a convenient way to put them. I don't know. I guess I'd have to try this out. I know there are people that really do like these things. I love that this one is blow torchable. Make pretty colors. Yeah. Weighs less than 2 ounces and fit up to 4 or 5 keys. Stone-washed high-grade aluminum. Or I could gun candy this. They say this is $22.95. Half of this shipment was lost in transit. These will be going out the week of July 25th. This is the week of July 25th. That's probably why. Okay. I've never really used one of these though. I wonder how, you know, you guys who have used them, what do you think? Like, obviously if you're still using them, you like them better than a standard keychain. So tell me why. Tell me why you went to these instead of regular keychain. Let me know. But I do know people, I mean, I've known people years ago. Is this all sticker? This is all sticker. I've known people that years ago, like I'm talking 2015 or 16, were loving these things and using them. So, okay. Very, I mean, nice lightweight though, and I like the material and the finish on it. And then last thing in the standard is the Keybar Magnut. It's nuts that look like a magnet. This I will definitely use. Now, specifically designed for the keybar, it says, but works on basically other keychains, obviously. Ooh, this weighs nothing. This is like air in my hand. And these are some pretty strong magnets. I like these kinds of things, these quick breakaway magnetic stuff on keys. Like you guys have seen my shop keychain, where I have not only keys for the shop and the house and car and stuff like that, but I have some tools on it. Some titanium tweezers, a little scalpel holder, a little flashlight, little medication canister, and I like to have these kinds of magnetic connections on them so that I can take things off and put them on easily and quickly. And this will definitely be used. $12.95. I don't know how much things like this are running for, but if you take a look at this, this is very nicely machined, polished aluminum, very strong magnets. So I love that. And again, I forgot to say at the beginning, I mean, when we look at this box, we got a switch. This is no longer survival, outdoors, tactical anything. This is all EDC type stuff, and everything we're looking at here has EDC value, which is really cool. So now let's move into, maybe I will just, I don't know, get back to that. So let's look at the premium item for this month, which is the Best Tech Ghost. Now they put a value of $200 on the card for this one. S35VN steel blade. So we know that's really good steel. We know that's gonna be good. Ball bearings for the pivot. Let's see. We've got a sticker. We've got warranty information. And a very nicely folded up microfiber cloth. Oh, it's nice and thick. Has some substance to it. Cool. Ooh, and some very nice looking carbon fiber. It's got a healthy amount of oil. Wow, some really nice shredded carbon fiber handles. Solid, not like a laminate or anything. Nice looking. Very nice looking. Well finished, nice and smooth. Once again, fit and finish like on the QSP. Perfect. That clip does not look movable. It is not deep carry, and that's gonna be an issue with pockets. That's a tight clip, but then again, it also won't fall out of your pocket. Metal backspacer with some nice milling done on it. Love that you've got pretty much the blade and all the clip and the backspacer blacked out there, but then you've got your satin finish hardware. That looks cool. That is smooth. Great illustration, though, if you did have both these knives in your hands, of the different feel between that nice buttery smoothness on the washers and that kind of mechanical glide of the bearings. But so let's do a push button. No problem. Let's light switch flip it. No problem. Very nice. Very aggressive looking grind on the blade. Is that flat? Yeah, that's a flat. Very comfortable to hold. Great ramp for the thumb there. Jimping's a little far back, but it still kind of catches your thumb. And you've got a little bit of a choil that you can use. Very lightweight though, because of that carbon fiber. And you've got a little bit of inlay for the liner lock, which is very shiny as well. Definitely the kind of thing that gets noticed. Really smooth action though. Has high fidget factor to it. Like I could just sit and play with this all day. So let's see. Yeah. Very well finished right out of the box, and I love the dark stonewash on it too. So definitely something to slip into the carry rotation there. Has a decent grip on it, right? Because it's not like a tiny micro small handle, but then again, it's also not real huge, so it's a nice size for EDC use. Blades, I won't say too thin. It's not a real big bulky blade though, so it wouldn't be like a real heavy duty hard use knife. It's a good EDC size. It is a good EDC size, but what I'm trying to say is it fits nicely in a big hand too. So yeah, once again, cool box. I still think sometimes people like to ask me like, what's your favorite item and blah, blah. If I had to pick a favorite item in this entire series of this box so far, it's still that Ace-Beam E70, that light. I have it on me literally every single day. It is probably one of the best all-around lights I've gotten in my life so far. So Interesting box this month, as usual. I am pretty happy with just about everything as usual. Again, we can have a difference of opinions about these guys right here. They do make pretty solid zipper pulls, though. I mean, I'll say that. You can't take that away from them. I will try this out, but I still want to hear from you guys about what you like or don't like about these. I want to know what you think about them. And these will definitely get used. And of course, really looking forward to trying out the Penguin. And this is gonna get carried around for sure. So cool month. I cannot recommend this box more. I mean, I couldn't possibly be quicker to say yes, this box is worth it. So there's a link in the video description if you want to check out the EDC club by GoingGear, and it's their whole website too. It's not just one subscription, like they actually sell stuff. This is just their monthly subscription box, so go check them out. And remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.